Good morning YouTube, it is Thursday morning. We are in the third load week of my block, the final week before we take it easy. Let's have a look at what training has to offer today. So Thursday, that is 2 days after my intensity day, so it's still an aerobic day today. We got 3 sessions as every day basically. Main theme of today is still absorb, but you put a little bit in the run, some small stimuli, but you can't call it hard at all. It can't be hard. We're still absorbing in an absorbing phase, day 2 after the quality day, and tomorrow we'll have a quality day. So very important today to still overall keep the theme of recovery, mentally, physically. So what we got, 3 sessions. Session number 1 is a 14-kilometer run, and there we try to bring the heart rate a bit closer to the LT1, to the aerobic threshold range, which is for me 167 beats. That's a threshold, so we obviously want to be always a touch under that. Same with LT2, actual threshold training. You don't want to be anywhere too close, because then you're starting to maybe mess with the aerobic system. So we are heading for the 160 heart rate range. We'll get a nice buffer there. So that's a 14-kilometer run. We're going to be heading to the hills, and halfway through we're going to be including strides again. That's 6 times 20 to 30 second hill strides. Mostly I feel better with 20 seconds, to be honest. I feel it's cleaner, better for mechanics, high power output. But yeah, if it's 25, that's also okay, whatever. That's quality counts. With 1 to 2 minute, 1 to 1.5 minute for me, mostly easy jog down, and then we go again. Then after lunch we got a 90-minute really easy ride. That's an easy aerobic ride, 220 watts, no pressure on legs. It's the main session of the week, where we really don't put anything in there. We started filling slowly over time, over months and months. Keep the easy rides and put a little bit of LT1 in once we get closer to the season, but this one is definitely not. And then afternoon we got gym work, 45 minutes. There we start to include a bit the new things that I talked about in last videos. What is new for the shoulder and the core. It's actually Monday we trained the core. My deep core is still sore, believe it or not, from those 3 times 20 rollouts. So we're gonna be doing some of it, but we can't do so much because it's still in recovery phase. We can't do so much as well that it's so tired that tomorrow for swimming it doesn't work. That's the main thing for swimming. If it's too exhausted and that muscle is actually not functioning, then my swim tomorrow is compromised. Same with the upper body, not going heavy on that. That is very important that I'm powerful, fresh for the key swim, which is tomorrow morning. And yeah, some other stuff as well. We're going to be hitting the squats and some stuff, but overall theme not too taxing. So that'll be my Thursday. Have some fun and a big high carb dinner, very important, because tomorrow is the last key day, except one hard swim on Sunday. But yeah, let's stay focused on today, stay patient, smart, feeling overall good, very deep sleep in the Bacta tank, almost 9.5 hours, wild dreams. I don't know where I was, in a parallel universe or something. So we are definitely absorbing the load, sleeping well, which is the main thing. If you're training well, you should be thinking about sleep. After that comes calories and food, straight after, but number 1, sleep. If you're not sleeping well, like a lot and well, you got work to do. More important than your actual physical training, because if you squeeze training in and you're sleeping 6 hours or 7, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So get your sleep in the Bacta tank. Just doing my run warm-up routine as always. Yeah, I got actually some gels with, one with caffeine, one without, 60 grams, nothing wild. Some gloves. I might live to regret this hat, because it's 5 Celsius, I don't know, like 25 Fahrenheit, so it's not exactly warm, but it's also getting spring, so I'm pretending it's already there. So look forward to it. Will be nice, but for sure still a bit low energy and a bit sleepy. So energy is the big word for the day. Then you gotta get energy in. So I'm gonna get energy in with the gels during, then some big lunch and all of the things. And don't force the pace. Trying to get closer to this 160 heart rate thing for sure, but I'm not gonna look at pace or all those things. Mainly is get out the effort a bit, get it a bit away from this comfort zone, this 4:10 pace, 4 flat pace. What is that? 6:30 mile. That's kind of settled in, but that is too slow. Need to get it to the LT1, which is in the end what I then, in theory, could run in Ironman. So let's see. Tons of conditioning to do, but patience as well. It's gonna take time. So let's have a nice run. I'll be back after I'm a bit better warmed up in the run. All right, we're almost 10 minutes in. I already popped the gel with the caffeine for energy. Get it in. And anyways, first 10 minutes always easy jog. Allow the legs to warm up, get the blood flowing. And normally after 10 minutes you feel a lot better as well. So big tip from me, always do the 10 minutes easy, no matter what session you get planned. Just make it feel easy. Don't push those, allow your body to warm up. You do the same on the bike, you do the same on the run, swim. So good idea to do it on the run, where it's the main risk for orthopedic anything. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be cranking up the gas a bit until we're at the spot where I do the hill reps. So let's go. Heart rate's coming up, although it's cold. 151 now for the hills. Always helps. So it's perfect. And soft gravel, of course. So it's good. All right, back we are with our hill stride area. Some of you Giga chats will know it already. No ice now, which is beautiful. Where are we gonna set you up? Maybe we get the doggy coming again out of there, saying hello. That'll be very random. Anyways, let's try time, baby. Let's go! All set up. Once you warm up, you always feel better. It's so cool, so good. So I'm gonna slurp this down. We are 26 minutes in, so it's gonna kick in a bit. Get the hill strides in. Love to do the t-shirts and short pants, so we have to wait a little bit longer until that's possible. But really good. Excited for this. Also, again, this is the time to lock in mentally because it's the end of my 3-week block. Fatigue at its peak. The mind will want to play tricks with you, like I did yesterday in the session when I talked about the swim. That's why it's so good that you have a team that's objective, you know. I just send all my thoughts about the swim. And then you have the objective team that can break it down. IRONMAN swim coach, super good, because he talked about the breakdown for my 1500 meter pace. First I had this like 113, 114 pace, and then I dropped off, but I dropped off consistently to 118, 120, which is nowhere near threshold for me. And I dropped it, but I stayed there. So it's like literally a drop. And the 200 meter confirmed the day after at 100, 104 pace, and then I dropped to 115, so complete. So that is really fatigue. He said he had the same, and he sent me his breakdown from his times, like exact same correlation in breakdown in times. He swam like 101, 103, and he said, yeah, then he had a taper, he did it fresh. For example, he did a 200 and he blew up exactly like me. He did a 203, completely blew up, all fatigue based, like me. I forgot that part, see? That's why you need a team. And don't analyze data that is literally when you're completely toast, basically. Anyways, so he had the same breakdown, 203 for 200 meter, and then 6 weeks later he did a tapered, he swam 153. So yeah, I know I got 10 seconds in me for sure in the 200. So we're actually gonna swim it this week again, unless I feel super toast, then it's exactly the same probably. But most likely we're gonna do another 200 this week. So let's get into the hill strides. First one, buddy's always shocked. So now it's really time to get the power and the stride. Like really strong push in the ground. All done. Felt good. A bit stiff hamstring at some point, so I just backed off a bit of pressure. Always listen to body, and then it's all good. And stretched it a bit, now it's gone. It's micro decisions, they're really important. Don't push against the body. In a race you do, in training you don't. Not in a calculated way you do, but not in a dumb way. Good, we're gonna jog it now back. Not jog, we're gonna hit a bit choo-choo gas. Bit pressure on legs, let's see what heart rate range I can hit. Pace also, but especially get the 160 heart rate, I would like to see that. I was at 155 now, not 160, so. But it's a bit suppressed, can always be week 3, but to be honest, heart rate reacts well, although I'm in week 3, so I'm not suppressed. Good, let's go! Choo-choo! Yo, are you out of your brain? If you see like 340 pace and an aerobic run, let's go! On a slight downhill. It was downhill, I'm not lying to you. Touch, I even saw 330. An aerobic run. Man, you know, you can believe all you want, and that's the key. And again, I had this gut feeling like I wouldn't leave my work and everything I did behind just for the fun of it. I'm not dumb. I might be a dreamer, but I'm certainly not dumb. So yeah, anyways, aerobic system is charging up. All right, 2.5K left, 158 heart rate. I'm just gonna hover around this pace and heart rate range now. That's good for now. Let's finish this. There, the last meters. 14. So 1 hour 2, 14K, 428K average, but the average is really not important for this session because we have the hill strides in there and the jog down doesn't matter at all. Really not important. But yeah, super happy with the session, although of course your legs are working, you have some fatigue in you, which you will have in Ironman as well. Anyways, really cool to see and feel the aerobic conditioning getting better and seeing paces I've never done before, even just glimpses. It's not like I run it all at 340, but this is how it works, right? So it's like 540 miles is 340 per K. And it's like, but slowly see those steps, suddenly see those a bit more, and then you see them constant. It's kind of how aerobic conditioning works. It's like this slow, if you're consistent, right? And it will slowly at similar efforts if you do your stuff around it as well. But to be honest, even if you just ran aerobic for a good mileage, it will probably do more for you running, let's say, 40K consistently than doing 25K and do like a key session in there and smash it and be sore. Yes, they're fun, sure, but most people don't have the miles in the legs, including me. I did for many years 60K or something a week. Now I'm at 80, I built it up for a good while now. But yeah, I have to stay patient, and I'm addicted to long-term Matti now. I'm addicted to patience, real addicted. Because you can see when you stay patient and don't, get confused with things, oh, you just feel it building. Like I said, you're in the first row and I tell you everything, so it's great. I'm very happy and proud, but I'm also always excited for future. I know my body will have no issues handling 120, 150K a week, but it will take time, a good year for sure to build up to. And then again, always slow steps progression, because yeah, you still need to have enough energy and all that for the bike, the swim. I'm not only doing one. I want to lift all three slowly. So yeah, time for food. I feel 100 times better than before, and it was really fun. Thanks for coming along, guys. I will smash some lunch down now. Just a quick one. Next week is gonna be my easy week, I will kick off with 2 full rest days, which obviously for filming is not the most interesting. Although last time we went ice swimming, which I might do again if it's still ice. Anyways, I made a post as well on YouTube, but you can comment in the video below. I'm gonna do a Q&A and edit in one of the videos all the Q&A questions you have. So just if you have any kind of questions, just pop them in the comments below and I will answer it in that video the coming Monday, Tuesday. All right, we're getting ready for the ride. It's literally just a 90-minute easy ride, but I gotta fuel that thing pretty heavily for tomorrow, which is my key day. So I'm aiming today for 200 grams of sport drink over the day. So we had 60 in the run already. So now I'm gonna, here's the elderflower one from Armada and here's the natural one. So we need quite a bit still. Let's pop this in here. I got 2 bottles, 275, 75 milliliters, 60. Let's put it to 120. Let's put each a big boy here. All right, so plenty of energy. Might also have a bar. Really full gas next to the actual big carb dinner coming up tonight. But yeah, lots of carbs. And I found something really exciting from an athlete of mine, Lars, gave me the info. I found the people that made the cockpit from the current Canyon Pros, that high-end cockpit for an acceptable price. So I reached out, maybe they're up for some promotional work through YouTube here, because I'm sure you guys would also love to get your hands on Sam Laidlow's and all that cockpit. It's the exact same cockpit. So yeah, I would love to get my hand on that, because that no doubt minimum 15 watts versus the normal app. Probably more like 20, plus a huge mind boost that you feel like you're cutting through the wind. You have no gaps there in the front of the cockpit. So maybe we can strike a deal. That would be amazing. That would make me a lot faster on the bike without doing anything. Everything's set up. Also got a new bar I want to try, salty caramel. Something salty, not bad, to mix that up next to everything else. So let's see how that one tastes. So we do have a few things on a to-do list outside of in the triathlon realm before the race season. So one of them is I'm gonna have this double BTA thing here in the front. I got the new bottle cages as well that are ultra tight. We'll see in the training camp. I don't think you can lose any bottle with that. And then also maybe the cockpit situation. That would be huge, because that doesn't change the aero position. I can keep it exactly the same. Just have a better cockpit, everything closed, all the gaps. That would be huge. I would love that. And then we gotta do some things, get the, what I said before, for the triathlon suit, get this GPS pocket. You gotta sew that in the back of the suit. So I can bring it to the tailor, pop that one in. And then I also want to get, put the logos from Armada on the sides of my suit, on the arm sleeves. I don't have to, it's not like a thing in the contract, but I want to. So I want to support them as they support me. And yeah, let's do some riding. I'll see you halfway. 45 minutes. Bar confirmed, good. Not a caramel fan, but it doesn't really taste like caramel. It's like a salty, nice bar. You want to mix it up? Tasty. Here we go, halfway in, 45 minutes. Just really easy. Nothing wild at all. So I'm gonna finish the 1 hour 30 here. Spin, keep eating, keep this in. And then afterwards we'll head to the gym with Pitti, friend of mine. Do some lifts, but Yeah, nothing heavy. Again, controlled, because tomorrow we hit the gas. So first a fast swim, 5K run for lunch, and then we got 6 times 15 minutes threshold on a bike. Yanking those legs off. But to be honest, last time wasn't so bad. So 330 watts, 2-minute rest in between. Last week we did 5 times 15, now 6 times 15, 90 minutes threshold. Should be fun. Almost done. If you haven't seen, Ironman has some cool new videos for this season coming. Check them out. So just getting ready to get my shake here in. Usual recovery shake. I got some oat milk, banana, oats, and also my towel for my gym. Guess what? This beast here is from 2012, I believe. It's still kicking. Time to get this down. It's really easy actually, because it's easily adjustable. It's liquid, right? So you can easily train on this. Could be a good afternoon snack for you guys after work. If you forgot, you can always do that and train pretty much straight after. You got some extra liquid in there as well. So yeah, gonna get that down. Then head to the gym. Then we go shopping. We need some big old carbs, but I'm gonna get my personal chef, which is my rice cooker, already to start the work, because I feel like some plain rice. That will do it today with some chicken and a salad, of course, and lots of rice. There, off we go to the gym. I'm gonna be showing a couple of exercises, but not the whole shebang maybe. But if you have any specific exercises or something you wanna see, I also got some new input from my coach as well for swimming. My core is still sore from Monday. It's Thursday now. So there you just see, there's a lot of work ahead for that specific area. But I can't grill it now on top. I would, but I need that core for tomorrow for the swim. If that core is dead in activation, I can forget that swim. So alignment will be out the window. So that's not okay. So, but we got some good other stuff going on. All right, we're gonna be doing the rollout a little bit. But to be honest, not too much, because I assume my core is still pretty fried. But we're gonna do it a bit elevated, so let's see how it goes. Update, it doesn't go at all. The core is still completely fried from Monday, so no touchy. This exercise is over for today. But I'll help a lot once I get strong with this. But it's too sore, forget it. This is just about doable, but no more than this. So we're back at the shoulder presses. Overhead again. Still 11 kilos, of course, gonna stay for a while, but won't take too long to get back to 27 kilograms. But right now it's just mainly the stability of the shoulder that nervous system has to figure it out. So perfect for now. Will change a lot for my swim, a lot. Because if I want to swim under 17 for 1500, I can't have a left inside by the shoulder. And that's not gonna work. So step by step. All right, we are back at the squats. We're gonna be doing 50 kilograms, but quick dynamic with explosive up. Keeping the weight definitely controlled because of tomorrow's key session. But I noticed last time, if you watched that, it felt really amazing with the bit quick activation. So we're gonna do that again. These on. All right. Still controlled, really good core tension, but just a bit more dynamic. Let's see. Yeah, feels very good. All right, we did another exercise in between. Set number 2. Really focusing on core and good technique and power and velocity. Just doing some pull-ups in between, non-weighted, just 6 reps. Also a bit more power focused. All right, last one. It's actually just 3 to 4 reps. I forgot, I almost did 6. It's not bad, but 3 to 4 is okay. It's enough. Clean ones. Feel good, nice. Well, I got 2 more sets of pull-ups, just non-weighted today, just a 6. Easy. Now we got the classic suitcase carry. They're just thinking about my Alright, last 6 pull-ups and then we're done for today. Done so. Well, almost done. Some step ups. I went up in height, 75 centimeters, but non-weighted. Just for glutes and coordination. Yeah. Just doing a bit of shopping. Good old peanut butter. Can't run out of that one. And then we got some other stuff there actually already. So one more thing I needed. Anyways, this is gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow because we're gonna smash it and I'm gonna smash the rice tonight. So I'm actually ready for more smashing tomorrow. Hard swim, easy 5K run, challenging threshold bike. See you tomorrow.